What's up, family? Welcome to Ddinn Xperience. Here we do food recipes and tips, food, gadget, and kitchen tool reviews, challenges, and more. Before we get started, if you like this video, please hit subscribe and hit that notification bell on your bottom right and hit all. If you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. So today we are going to be talking survival food with Ddinn. I know you guys have been to the stores. It's kind of chaos during these sensitive times that we are in. And there's been a couple of things I want to share with you guys. This is Survival Food Tips Part 1. So I want to share with you some foods that I haven't seen people even pick up, and I don't know why, but let's get started. So one of the first things I want to share with you is coffee. Coffee will help curb your appetite. So, you know, if you guys are running low on food, if your state is already on lockdown, and you're running out of food, you see yourself in that predicament where you might be running out of food, coffee is one of those things that can help curb your appetite. So you want to make sure you have some coffee as well. A couple other things is salad dressing. Salad dressing, people sleep on salad dressing, but however, you want pasta salad and a pasta salad, anything like that you want to let last for a long time or for a little bit, grab some salad dressing as well, along with some noodles. You can't go wrong with noodles, okay? Now, as you guys saw in my last video, instead of using ragu or prego, I did use condensed tomato soup. Tomato soup is a very versatile food. You can make it with spaghetti, or you can use tomato soup as itself. So try to find foods that can be very versatile, okay? If you can't get any meats or any steaks or anything like that, I've seen a lot of steaks and chickens are gone in a lot of aisles or in a lot of stores. So I haven't seen people pick this up. Canned salmon, you can't go wrong with it. Salmon casserole, salmon croquettes. If you guys want to know how to make that, I do have that video out there. Please look in the section below, okay? Another thing, ramen noodles. Ramen noodles is also a good food that you want to have in your repertoire. I do have a video out there as well, how you can make 3 meals out of 1 pack of ramen noodles. 3 meals, 1 pack. So, you know, you guys, you use the math, you can use this food to take you a very long way, okay? Before we get to this stuff, granola bars. Try to have some granola bars in your arsenal as well. This also helps curb your appetite, and it's good, a lot of protein, and they're very cheap as well. So try to get some of these in your arsenal. Cream of wheat. Cream of wheat is also cheap, and depending on where you are at, if you're in a colder, in an area or in a climate where it's colder, cream of wheat is good because it sticks to you. However, it'll make you full. It don't take a lot of cream of wheat oatmeal to get you full to go on that oatmeal. Oatmeal is another versatile food that you want to have, because if you blend it down, now you have oat flour. You can have vegan pancakes, vegan waffles, even make you some oat bread, okay? And this will take you a long way. I've seen the bread aisles in a lot of stores, and even the bread is gone. Well, a couple questions. What would you do when you run out of your loaves of bread? What could you do if you can't go nowhere for a couple weeks and you run out of a loaf of bread? Oatmeal is a versatile food that you can grind this down, and you can make oat flour, which will make oat bread, vegan oat pancakes. Okay, so get this as well. I know you guys want to know what this was for. Again, versatile food. Bouillon cubes is pretty cool. I will show you guys how to make it, but make your own. Make your own makeshift ramen noodles, okay? You can never go wrong with noodles and soup. I mean, you guys may laugh at that, but when you're hungry and you don't have anything, these things right now, you guys have in your cupboard. I guarantee you. You guys are more ready than what you think. Another thing that is very cool, wheat flour. One thing I like about wheat flour is that you can make bread without eggs using wheat flour and white flour. But wheat flour is what I like to use. I will show you that video next on how you can make wheat bread or oat bread without using any eggs. This can help you go a long way. And I see a lot of people panic sometimes wondering that they need eggs for a lot of things. Like I said, the kitchen is your laboratory and cooking is a science. Get creative. I will show you guys how to make bread or how to make muffin bread without any eggs. Okay? Now let's get down to rice. Rice is another food that I see a lot of people passing up on at the grocery stores, and I'm wondering why. Not only are they cheap, you can buy an abundance amount of them. And to add that with, this is split peas, but you can have lentil peas or navy beans, black beans, beans and any type of bean, okay? You can make lentil bean patties, or you can make navy bean patties. Mix it with some of your rice to make it more hearty, and there you have it. You got you a patty. You can make bean soup. Get you some vegetables, cut them up and put them in the freezer, you guys, okay? So at these times and during these sensitive times, we do not want to be fighting each other over food, and before you know it, you guys are actually more ready than you know it. These are just items I just pulled out the cupboard. I should have did a video of me actually pulling it out the cupboard, that way it would look more believable, but this is what I have in my cupboard as of right now, you know, just to pull it out, you know. Right now, where we're looking at, I would say for me and my family, with about 2 or 3 of these, what we have here, this right here alone will probably last me and my family a week. Just the way we could make it work. Pancakes, we don't have no pancake mix as well, it's cheap. But wheat flour, bread, you can make your own sandwiches if you run out. Oat flour, oatmeal, vegan oat pancakes. So you know, don't be in a panic. Another quick tip: if you are using, if you are one of those people, or if you have chicken in your repertoire or steak in your repertoire. If you have chicken or steak in your repertoire, break it down. If you have a chicken breast, fillet it, now you have 2. So for an example, if you have 8 chicken breasts, if you fillet them, you got 8 pieces. And break it down, you know, with some of these tips and tricks that I use, like part of fasting, you know, you can partly fast as well, you know, with survival tips and survival food. And I'm not new to it, you guys. Me and my wife at one point was homeless at one point, and we didn't have a lot. We had 1 room, we had our child, and we had Niobe at the time. And it was food like this that had helped us get far with my culinary skills and the things that I grew up with. I just want to share this with you guys, okay? That you guys are actually more prepared than you probably think. Also, water. If you haven't tried to find a filtration system that will help minimize the space, because we get a couple cases of water. If I get 15 cases of water, my back room is full. So we went ahead and invested into a Brita. So maybe a Brita might be good for you guys. I have gallons everywhere, well, empty gallons. You fill up your Brita, you got gallons of water. And if you keep up with it, you don't have to worry about water as much. So I hope you guys like these tips. Like I said, everybody have this in their repertoire. Again, these are some of the main foods that when I go to the grocery stores, I see most people passing these up. You know, pick up the rice, pick up the beans. I know you want your steak, I know you want your chicken, but what happens if you don't have them at the store? I see a lot of people passing this up. There's a lot of canned meat, tuna. I love salmon. You know, and if you want to stretch your food, if you haven't thought about it. Now, if you guys already know what I'm talking about, then this video is not for you. But however, there is somebody out there who is wondering, what can I use in my house? Am I even prepared? What can I transfer any of these things with? You know, for an example, you know, like I said, not to just to reiterate, but I can make flour out of this, and make bread. So if you don't have any bread, boom, grab you a couple of things of these. These are $1 or $1.95, depending where you're at and where you're buying it from. Come on. A loaf of bread is $1.95. I think this is 98 cents where I got it from. Okay, how many loaves of bread can I get out of this? I could probably get 3 loaves of bread. My wife normally does it when she makes the bread. That sounds funny with me being a chef and all, but again, hopefully you guys got something out of this video. This is Talking Survival Food Tips with Ddinn Part 1. I felt obligated, you know, as a chef and somebody who, you know, who have a gift to transform food to different things. You know, hopefully you guys get something out of this, and you know, so if you guys like this video, please hit subscribe and hit the notification bell at the bottom right. Share this video with at least one of your friends. Let's make it to our next 500 Dddins. Hey, you guys, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay out the way. Until our next adventure, peace.